Hi everyone, my name is Heather. Welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be turning book characters into Sims. Hope you enjoy it. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of this video, and I'll take you back to a couple months. It's late. The lighting is not great, okay? But we're going to do this quiz together because I want to see what my cabin's going to look like and what my book pick is going to be. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit the screen recording. Let me find it. I don't always do this. There we go, found it. But yeah, so I'm going to just, you know, we're gonna make a cabin together and see what my book's gonna be. So first and foremost, where would your cozy home be located? It's all snow. I don't want to be in the snow. But if I had to pick, it would be, let's go Iceland, because they have the Aurora thing, you know. What do I want my outside cabin to look like? Well, I always want, that's really pretty. Let's do that one with the big windows. What about the living room? We like an open living room with big windows and a pretty Christmas tree, so we're gonna pick that one. In the kitchen, again, we like an open kitchen with a big island in the middle. I don't really like open cabinets all that much. Ooh, that green's really pretty, so let's choose that one. What about your cozy bedroom? The fireplace is really pretty, but I really like that too. Fireplaces always get really hot. And even though I'm always cold, I get really hot very easily, and I can't sleep if I'm too hot, so I'm gonna pick this one. And now my bathroom. Ooh, that's pretty. But does that say cabin? Gotta have a big bathtub with a big window. I don't know. I don't really like any of these, but what's my favorite out of these? We're just gonna go with the log cabin thing. Log cabin. And pick outdoor for outdoor feature. A lake. Always. Lake. Now pick your indoor feature. Ooh, library. Library, no brainer. Library, we're choosing the library. And what are you wearing around your cabin? Pajamas. Finally, what resident pet would you like to have? Let's go, there's no goats. Let's go with Doug. Doug is cute. Ooh, a season for second chances. So the reason why they gave me this is it says that something tells me you're the type to say a new year, new me, don't worry, I'm right there with you. So this novel is about catching her husband cheating on her, and she suddenly finds the opportunity she can't refuse by house watching for an older woman. We like that. And it's in a coastal cottage. Cute. And a hot new nephew. Okay, so I guess we're reading A Season for Second Chances in this video. Yay. Sounds good. That sounds really cute. So this book is finally here. I haven't started reading it yet. I have the audiobook for it. But my plan for this is to make the cozy little cottage cabin thing. Based on my picks that I had on that little quiz, you know, that I took you through. So this is Jill. Her name is not Jill, her name is Annie. I don't know where I got Jill from, but her name is Annie, and she moves to Willow Bay. And there is a cute like little coastal town in Sims 4. And this is John. She meets John here. And Annie is just trying to start over because she just got out of a marriage where her husband cheated on her. She owned a restaurant, so my sim is gonna have to be restaurant-y. foodie, you know. I don't know if I'm going to make her own a restaurant in Sims, because restaurant in Sims is hard. But John, I believe, I don't know where John comes in. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to read a little bit to figure out where John comes in. I just know, except this Shirley nephew of the homeowner. So Annie is renting the house, and then the homeowner's nephew is who she's going to be falling in love with. That's John. Okay. I got you. I think I'm starting to understand. Have I read the back of this book? No, I have not. I just ordered it when the quiz told me to. But I think I'm going to fill you in every 100 pages. Obviously, I'm going to show you the Sims house and all that kind of stuff. Probably show you some gameplay in there. But that's what this video is going to be. I'm going to listen to it, I'm going to play Sims, and I'm going to take you along with me for the ride. I'm hoping you enjoy this video because it's something different. I still need to take that freaking Christmas tree down, okay? I know, okay? Okay, so here is Annie. I have made her. She looks real cute. In The Sims, I made her as a young adult because, you know, I want her to stay alive for a while. But in the book, she's actually middle-aged. No, I wouldn't say middle-aged. In the book, she's actually 40. So, I don't know. I just wanted her to have like a little bit of a longevity in The Sims because I do plan on playing her for a while. Throughout the book, as of right now, Annie is just meeting all the people in the town, and they are cracking me up. I'm thoroughly enjoying my time in Willow Bay. Willow Bay is a small coastal town. People, like, everyone knows everyone, and everybody gets along pretty well. Where Annie is staying, it is like a historical place. And the woman that she is actually renting from is very old. She's like in her 80s or 90s. And her nephew, John, who I have not made yet in Sims, I'm going to make him next. But her nephew, John, is trying to talk his aunt into giving up her house and selling it because she is older. But everybody in the town is against John because they think that he's just trying to sell off the land so that... Is it gonna stop? My computer is running slow today. But they think that he's just trying to sell off the land so he can make money, so he can make a profit from it. But everybody in town is like vetoing against him and trying to get him not to sell the land because, like I said, her house is a focal point of this town and has been in this town for a long time. So Annie is making friends in the town. She's also dealing with her soon-to-be ex-husband. He is a turd. He cheated on her. She caught him cheating on her, but he's just trying to get back in her good graces and say that he's never going to do that again. He's sorry. He is sorry. Like, not sorry, apologetic, but sorry. Just, he's sorry. He's a piece of work. And he has cheated on her many, many times. She has 2 twin boys who are both grown, and they finally are like, yes, Mom, thank God you're leaving Dad because you deserve so much better. So she has that support there with her family. And it really is just her starting over in this very small town and making new friends and finding herself again, possibly finding love. And I think that's where John comes in. I don't know if this is going to be like a romance heavy book. I believe that this is going to be more of a book where Annie is finding herself again and Annie is growing to love herself again because she has been so focused on being a mom and so focused on her family and keeping her family together rather than loving herself. And even though even though the restaurant that she owns with her husband is very successful, she's kind of over it. She never really wanted the restaurant anyways. It was more of her husband's idea and husband's dream, so she went along with it, and then she ended up falling in love with it along the way. So she's okay with giving up the restaurant, and when she moves here, there is like a small coffee shop attached to the place that she, or like tea house, that tea room I should say. There's like a tea room that's attached to this house that she's staying at too, and she's I guess she's more of a, the ad in the paper said that she's going to be like a housekeeper during the winter for this particular house. So she doesn't want to open up the tea room again, although her landlord gives her permission to do so. But she says that she's done with that. She doesn't want any part of that. She came to this town to find herself again and grow to love herself again, and that's what she wants to do. But all these people are saying, well, there's the tea room, why don't you open it back up? Everybody's going to come to it. There's also this like town spot. It's a restaurant that everybody just kind of congregates at, and it's so funny. It's so funny because all these people, they are so cute. They're just so freaking cute, and I am enjoying it a lot. I like being in this small town. Everybody is just very quirky. Everybody is very nice. Everyone's opening their arms up to Annie and welcoming her in, and they're just, it's so cute. It's just so cute. So I have a lot of ideas on how to build Annie's house. I have like the description of the house on the coast, so I have an idea of how I want to do it. Now when I start building this house, I'm not the best, okay? I'm not the best, so please do not judge too hard. But now I'm gonna go make John, and I believe that I'm gonna make John and Annie live together just so it'll be easier for them to come together. But I think I'm gonna make it like a duplex type thing where John's on one side and he has like his own little house, and then Annie's on the other. She has her own little house. She also has a cat named Tig, and Tig is the family cat, but Annie's like, if you have an animal, like her soul animal, you know. So she's trying to get Tig to where, she's trying to bring Tig to where she lives. So I'm gonna go ahead and make Tig too. And Tig is like a ginger cat, so I'm gonna make him, or her, I can't remember if it's a him or a her. I think it's a her. So I'm gonna make her, and then I'm going to start building a house. But I wanted to fill you in and let you know. I also need to start dinner too. So I might make John, or I might make dinner. I don't know in the order, because I have to go pick Charles up in 2 hours too. And it took me almost 45 minutes to make Annie. So yeah, I'll show you John. I'm not going to talk through him very much because I don't really know much about him yet, besides he's a grump. And he's very particular about this house. And then I'm going to make Tig. And then, yeah. Anyways, I just wanted to fill you in and let you know. I will show you the house once I start building it. And yeah, fill you in on that when I get done with all this stuff. So, yay.
Sally knows. I've talked to 21st century men like that, said Sally. Why are Victorian?
So I finally ended up building the, well, not really building, I kind of stole it from the gallery, but finally figured out what the house is going to look like for this book. And just like I started to really play and everything. I haven't made the town yet because it's a lot of work. Okay, Sims is a lot of work, but I haven't made the town yet, but I'm working on that. But I did end up making the little cottage and everything. It's not exactly how I wanted it because of the colors and everything like that, but it is close to the coast, or like the beach. So there's that, there's Tiggs, there's John, and there's Annie. So where I'm at in the actual book itself, Annie has opened up the small like coffee shop. So she's just now reopening it. It's the tea room that she lives under, and in the actual Sims game, I'm giving Annie a barista job. It's like a part-time job because it's basically what it is in here too. It's part-time. She only opens it up for a little bit of a time a day. But overall, I'm liking where the story is going. Again, this is more of a story where Annie is trying to like reconnect with herself and find herself and love herself again after the relationship with her husband that she just got out of. And she's just trying to find her people because she doesn't really have friends either. And she's been by herself for a long time, even though she's been married. She's just ready to open up to people, find new friends, and just live her life the way that she wants to. And this little town, Willow Bay, is giving her that opportunity to befriend other people, possibly to find new love. We haven't really seen a lot of John in here. I think we are about to, because I kind of looked ahead a little bit and they start talking a lot. So I'm not going to make them fall in love yet with the Sims. I'm going to get up their skills and everything like that. In this book too, there's also a garden that, what's her name? The older lady that she's renting from. I can't remember her name off the top of my head. Yeah, I think it's Mauve, maybe? It's John's aunt. So she has a little garden, so I'm trying to get Annie's gardening skills up. And John, I don't really know what his occupation is, so he's just gonna be like a laborer because he is taking care of the house too. Any maintenance that needs to happen, he takes care of the house. So I'm gonna get up his skills on that, but really just get them to become friends, get Tig acquainted with the house and get their relationships up and all that kind of stuff. So that's the Sims part. But the book part, they just started a book club, which I'm super excited about. And it's just women getting together, talking about books, everything we love for BookTube, you know, talking about books, getting acquainted with each other, figuring out what the reading tastes are and all that. And they're reading The Woman in White at the moment. I've actually never read that, and I have an idea because I'm also reading another book that talks about books too. I don't know yet. I haven't really decided, but I mean, halfway through this, and it's just really cute. I'm really enjoying the atmosphere of Willow Bay. I'm really enjoying all the side characters. I'm enjoying how close-knit this whole community is and how they have just welcomed Annie with open arms. The only person that people don't like is John, but that is because they think that he's trying to take away this house and take away like the history of this town to possibly sell to developers. But that's not his, it's come out that that's not what he wants to do. He's just trying to take care of his aunt because she is in her 90s. It's come out, and he just wants her to be safe and he wants to take care of her. He also, we found out that he also has a daughter. So he's a little bit up there in age too. I say up there in age, but he's about 40. So he's about the same age as Annie. And he has a lot of responsibility. And I think that that's why we haven't seen a lot of him, because he's just been taking care of other things. but he doesn't seem like the grump that everyone says he is. When he finds out that Annie is opening up the coffee shop, he's just like, okay, go for it, do it. Everybody thinks that he's going to be totally against it. So I think that the town itself is what is against John, and John is just trying to live his life, take care of his aunt, and I think that Annie is going to see that, and I think that that's how they're going to connect. Hopefully. It's just so freaking cute. Okay, I'm enjoying it. I needed this book. After some of the books that I've been reading lately, I needed a little cute, quaint, quirky book. There also was a scene in this book where all the women were at the book club and John walks in, and it was just funny because it's a bunch of women talking about sex, and he walks in and he's just like, oh god, what did I walk into? And it was cute, it was funny. But yeah, so that's where I'm at with this. It's very cute, and I haven't played Sims. I looked, and I haven't played Sims since October of 2023, so I'm kind of re-getting the hang of it, and I just remember why I love Sims so much. And it's fun to make book characters, okay? It's just fun. It's fun to me. Alright. So, I haven't filled you in on this video in a while because I've been very, very busy with work and life and everything like that. But the last part of me reading this, Annie and John were like kissing and stuff like that. And my Sims are nowhere near the kissing stage. So I gotta get them together before I continue on with this book. And I am on page 304. So I'm pretty close. It's still cute. It's still a cute coastal town. And I like all the side characters. This is more of a character study on Annie than it is the actual romance itself. I would say this is more women's fiction than it is romance, even though there's cute little romance in here. But I really like John too. John he's the grumpy character that I always seem to like, and he is actually very caring, and he just wants the best for everyone. So we're gonna make them fall in love. Like, we're gonna make my Sims fall in love. I'm gonna show you the town. I'm gonna go ahead and put the town that I made on the screen for you so you can see that. It reflects all of the different places that are in here. I'm really happy with how everything turned out. It took me a little bit to get all that set, to get all that like situated and everything like that. But I'm enjoying playing Annie and John and Tiggs. Annie loves to garden. So far, she is a barista. And same thing in here. I didn't want to go down like the rabbit hole of Annie in my Sims game owning her own coffee shop and everything, because that takes a lot of time. And I just want to play them. And then I found out that he's an architect, but I don't have an architect thing in there. So he's just like a book nerd. That was the best thing that I could come up with. So, there we go. There's my update. I'm going to play Sims today, get them all lovey-dovey, continue reading this. Hopefully I'm going to finish it up. I have a couple of hours to myself today because my lovely husband decided to take both of the kids and let me have like a little time by myself. So love him for that. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to enjoy it because I haven't got to do something like this in a while. It's been a crazy couple of months, y'all. And when I say I haven't updated this video, it's been a couple months since I haven't updated this video. I got new nails, I got new hair. My life is crazy right now because little baby turned 1 and he's all over the place. And then big baby is in his like final, it's April. So he has half of April and then all of May of kindergarten left. And then he has summer break. So we're going to be like crazy around here. So that's my life update, just in case you wanted to know. I don't know if you did, but you got it. So yeah, I'm going to sit here, play Sims, like I've said like 15 million times, let my dog in because she is scratching at the door, and we're just going to have a chill day today. Yeah. Oh, and I made the thumbnail for this video, and I love it. I absolutely love the thumbnail that I made. It's so cute. And I want to continue doing these types of videos just because they're so fun. So let me know in the comments if you have enjoyed this video so far, because I really love Sims. I've played Sims my entire life, and it's just a way to get my brain out of life in general and into something else and control somebody else's life, which, who doesn't want to do that? Me? Whatever. But making the book characters and like making their personalities and all their outfits and their jobs and where they live and blah 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 it's just been so much fun. I love it. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking and I'm gonna go play. So I got them flirting and everything like that, so we're gonna try to see if they'll get to smooching, you know. Okay, we're not there yet. Let's flirt a little bit.
Lashu Organor. Free but naya flu. Cleave. Tanif bazoo. Liva paneev.
It's Shoo Pajeev.
Ooh. Ooh. Ah. Goribine unkem lamina. Quar. Patanabi. Pifital dimpish. Boy figuranoy. Spoship.
Ooh, and he's putting on the moves, huh?
Yes.
You there yet? Ooh, let's look deeply in each other's eyes. That's not creepy or anything.
Shoonie.
Ooh, getting closer. Let's see if we can do a little smooch, because we need to get on smooching. Let's whisper some sweet nothings to her. Oh, he's putting on the moves. Let's make a move. Let's see if we can make a move. Oh, 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 oh. First kiss available yet?
Rolshpa. Quas. Unya.
Let's blow a kiss. Can't see. First kiss is available. Cross your fingers.
Quaiba. Oh.
Cross your fingers. Is it gonna happen? Or is she gonna reject him?
Bye.
It happened! Yay!
Oh.
Okay, now I can continue on with the book because I was waiting on them to get like the first kiss and everything. So yeah, I'm gonna continue on with the book. Thank you for hanging out. Thanks for watching. Okay, but yeah, I'm gonna continue playing and listen to the book, and then when I get to probably the because this book is like 450 pages, I think. I'll talk to you again when we get to about the 400 page mark and see where we're at. So something really sad just happened in this book to one of the side characters. His name is Alfred. He is a homeless man, and he actually like takes shelter in the place that Annie is staying, like the basement area where the coffee shop actually is. And they're trying to help him out, and he goes to sea to try to do something, I guess. That's why I have my Sims fishing right now, if you can see them fishing, because I don't want them to do anything drastic like it is in here. But it's storming really bad, and something happens to where he gets caught in the actual like waves and stuff like that, and it's really traumatic. Like, it's scary, and especially just having to watch something like that happen. And I guess John in the Sims game is wanting to like run around and stuff like that because that's what he's doing. But it's good for this book too, because that's what John is doing. He's running around and trying to like save Alfred and stuff. But it's really, really sad. And this book has a lot of emotional scenes in it. Annie is going through a divorce with her ex-husband. She has 2 grown sons and everything, and her ex-husband comes to this town and is trying to get her back. And Annie's just trying to move on with her life. And then when her ex-husband finds out that she is attracted to John, he is like really forcing Annie to think about their relationship, like her and Max's relationship, and he's just being a douche. Like, he's lying to her still, and the main reason why they got a divorce is because he cheated on her. And she's just like, leave me alone, dude. Like, just leave me alone. And he is very persistent. He's very, very persistent. But Annie stands her ground, and she tells him straight up, just leave me alone. And then she has John, and John is very sweet to her, and he treats her very well. And she really likes him, but she's scared to get back in a relationship with anybody, because she was with her ex-husband for a long time. I think for over like 20 years or something like that, because she has adult sons. But where did John go? He ran away. But she stands her ground with him, and she knows what she wants, and she goes after what she wants, and I respect her for that. But this story is very sad. It's got a lot of sad moments in it. So, but Annie and John in my game, they are lovey-dovey. They love each other. Their whole relationship, I don't know if you can see it, but their whole relationship is just like, they like each other. They like to talk to each other. They're just very into each other, and I am all for it too. So they're about to go on a date, because I'm about to send them on a date. So where is John? Come here, John. Come here, John. Let's invite Annie on a date, because she needs a date right now. Ask on a date. There we go. They're gonna go eat some food at the local place. Let's make Annie stop fishing. So where are you at, John?
Dina.
Oh, she's writing something down. She's really into gardening at the moment. She loves to garden, and she just caught a lot of fish. She likes to cook too. So they're about to go on a date. Let's speed it up a little bit, because you know Sims take forever. What? Why are you? Go to your woman, John. Go to your woman. She wants to go on a date with you. Where are you going, Annie? That's one thing about The Sims, is sometimes they just get like minds of their own, and they just do what they want, and they don't listen to you. Okay, here we go. They're about to go on a date. Yes, we're gonna go on a date. Leave me alone, Justin. Where are we going? Where are we going? Where y'all want to go? Y'all want to go eat? Obviously, because I've already said that. But it looks like John already ate, so we'll figure it out. Figure it out. Computer's taking forever. I have too much stuff on my computer. I need to clear some stuff out. Okay, so we got Captain's Bounty. Let's go to this Sunken Willow. That's the restaurant. We're gonna go there. It's really cute. I stole it off of I didn't steal it, I borrowed it off of the gallery thing that you can get. It's got like fish and all that kind of stuff. So, yep. Just wanted to fill you in and let you know. It's at a really sad part right now. It's pretty, what do you call it? Intense. It's pretty intense too, because you don't want to get caught at sea when it's storming and stuff like that. And Alfred, he's pretty old. He's like in his 70s or something like that, so yeah, you don't want to do that. So I think something sad's about to happen. I mean, it's already happening, but you know what I mean. I think something really sad's about to happen. Oop, there's Justin, or not Justin, but there's John and my girl, Annie. Let's go get you a table. Go get you a table. Go on a little datey date. I'm gonna go play again. I just wanted to let you know that that was happening in the book and to show you some gameplay. Alrighty, finished this. I'm gonna give it a 3.5. It was a cute women's fiction, romance, whatever you want to call it, story about Annie trying to figure out what she was going to do after, you know, her divorce with her husband. And overall, I really like the town. I really like all of the people in the town. I thought her and John were really cute together. And I mean, overall I enjoyed it. It was just a following Annie trying to figure out her life after her marriage and everything. So I thought it was a very cute book. I will say that there are a lot of characters in here, and Annie's overall journey after her divorce is the forefront of this book. I went into this thinking that it was going to be more of a romance because it is marketed as a romance, but this is one of those books that really toggles that line between a women's fiction and a romance book, which is fun. But going into it, it's very low angst, very low steam, and it's more of Annie's journey. But 3.5 stars isn't bad. I'm glad that I ended up reading it. I'm glad that I was able to, you know, make these Sims and just have a little bit of playtime with these characters. And yeah, I'm happy to have done this video. It was very fun. I hope you enjoyed it too. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought of this video. If you want to see more of these, because I really want to do more of these. I thought that it was freaking fun doing all this. Seeing Annie and John like in this game kind of follow this journey as well, just a little bit not as intense as what was going on at the last half of this book. But yeah, I want to say too that I wanted to see more of Annie and John's relationship evolve in here. They did kind of fall for each other pretty quickly, but overall it was good. It was good. If you are looking for a good holiday romance, I would suggest you pick this book up. Cute, cozy town, coastal town, you know, all the good stuff. So I will see you on the next video. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Let me know in the comments down below if you enjoyed it, and make sure you subscribe before you leave. And I'll see you later. Bye.